first time we actually thought about the idea of a church is there just one popped up. It was like a little chapel out in the middle of like a 5-acre field. And we're like, boy, this would be kind of cool. We went out to it and there was no electricity out.
Well, it was perfect. We looked through the place and we're like, this is awesome. Yeah. We could make the best records out here. And then we realized that there was no power. There was like a generator running out back.
And the generator wasn't included. And then we did the math, figured out what it would take to actually run power out to this place.
It was like,
and it was ridiculous. Yeah, we're like, okay, well, we'd spend like, about as much on running power as it would be to just buy the place. And it was a little small. I mean, it was like
about 1,000. Half this size.
It was even less than that. There was but like it was just this little old but it was cool inside, And it actually had stained glass and all this. So that got us thinking, well, let's look for a church. It was rough. We walked in, there's carpet all over the hardwood floor. There's boxes everywhere because it had been empty for 10 years. And the last year, they had turned off the dehumidifier. So everything was just like
covered in mold.
It was nasty. But you could see, as soon as you walked in, you could see the potential if you had you could see past all that, the boxes everywhere and the junk, and like in where the control room, there was like those kind of paneling like things that schools have where the separators, you could like make it into 3 rooms instead of 1. So that was all in there with the tracks, but you could see it immediately. Like you could be like, okay, it's going to be a lot of work, but when the work is done, it's got good bones. It's got a good feel to it.
But even no matter how crappy it was inside, that we could make it into the thing that we wanted. Yeah. Jason knew it too. Generally, he and I, we've been in business together or doing something together since we were like 14 years old, and we generally can feed off of each other and understand each other's vibe. And when we walked in, we kind of knew, this can totally be done.
I mean, and I still think that it is ultimately a 5-year project.
Yeah.
But here we are, like 2.5 in, maybe.
2.5, yeah.
And, it's at least
functional.
It's coming together. You can see it.